Hey everybody, this is Sam Hansen here, bringing to you with well, let's just say, a long-awaited update. Not technically a long-awaited update video, just maybe a 1 month, a long 1 month update video because, I haven't, as you all know, I haven't made a video in over a month, and probably over a month, since a month, but since I had a lot of work, since I'm currently at my at my doing some work at Project Surge, and right now I'm in the middle of decorating for Christmas. But anyway, I'm about what I just want to announce to you all right now that I want to let you know that just yesterday I that just yesterday I got a notification that my book that I'm gonna get a physical copy of Daedae Book One. Yep, that's right, people. I submitted Daedae to finally submitted Daedae to a company called BookBaby, which I'll get to that later. And my book will be and will be looking at our physical copy, or as I call it, a test book, if you will, and we'll see what and we'll see how it looks. But before I get into but before without further ado, let's get into the details. Now, the first thing that I wanted to guys mention, and if you is something regarding what you guys may be wondering, what I was mentioning is BookBaby. For those of you who don't know what BookBaby is, it's a it's a nation it's a self-publishing company that helps people to self-publish their books themselves rather than the usual complicated usual of publishing your well you know get what I'm let's just say rather than the complicated uh complicated what was the word transition or something like that. Sorry, I can't. I always keep forgetting the word. Right. Process. Yes, sorry, I kind of forgot about that. Well, anyways, yeah, Baby Book is basically is a self-publishing company that helps people self-publish rather than the more complicated process. It works a lot. It's a company that works with Amazon to help self-publish for people's work. Now, of course, now for some of you who already know Baby Book, I can understand why. But if you guys don't know, I'll send you a link to the website for those of you who want to publish your own books, or and if either in comics or children's books. That's what BookBaby is, and that has been the company that I've submitted and that I've submitted, and another thing that I wanted to say is that last week on the 3rd December, I've submitted my book to of course BookBaby, and of course via test physical copy, or test copy as I like to call, and I just got a notification from from yesterday that my copy will arrive of on the 16th of December next Wednesday. So uh, so so yeah, until when my book comes. So yeah, I guess well what I'm trying to say is sorry if I'm stuttering. So yeah, the book my book will well, it's going to come on December 16th, and it will once it arrives, mom and dad, my parents and I will analyze and how it looks, how it will turn out, once we think it is all good, we'll think it's good. We'll start thinking about when to publish it, or if we'll be able to, or if we will be able to do, or if there are some things that were kind of were a bit they're a bit, well, basically, uh that there are, well, what I'm trying to say is if there are a few errors, then we'll submit it back the book, and then we'll submit it, then we'll report it back to BookBaby, and I'll make some a few adjustments, and I'll resubmit it back. So now, as you probably so I know this, as some of you all may know, since I submitted it. What's what are other updates? What are other things? What I'm trying to say is, what does this mean for a book, for Daedae, and what was this, and is this going to affect its release date? Well, I just want to state right now that unfortunately, yeah, Daedae unfortunately is unfortunately going to be scheduled for going to be scheduled for next year, meaning that the book will probably be released sometime during around 2021. Now I know some of you may be, well, disappointed that my book isn't going to be released in 2020, sometimes books take sometimes books take a really long time, even if the release that you planned for further ahead, it wouldn't work out that way. So if there's one thing I have learned from what I have to learn, is that sometimes books would take a long time, and you never know what the release date would be for book once it will be, well, released. So yep, so Daedae will have to be rescheduled. And with that said, that's pretty much it. Now I know it's been now it has been a long time since I have made, well, a long rant, a pretty long rant, made an update video on Daedae. I have been a little bit busy, but but I will say to you now that once I get the physical copy, I will I will update you guys next week, probably on Wednesday or Friday, and I'll show you the book via myself. Now, now I know some of you may be thinking that now I know that if you get now if I want to now I know some would be now I know all of you may be, well, thinking, now I know some of you are already guessing now that I might probably show my face, since I'll be showing the book. So, and the answer in the short answer is, well, yeah, obviously, well, yes, obviously I will show my face, show my face, and face at to show the book, but once the book, so yeah, well, once the book was ready, I'll I'll show you the book, and I'll talk a little bit about my face reveal. Since throughout most of my updates, I mostly usually just, well, is usually just recording, and recording my updates announcements instead of like staying in front of the camera. But either way, but yeah, I've been going this long enough. So yeah, that's a bit for my update video. I will show you guys on my I will show you guys the physical copy once it comes on the 16th of December. And until then, this is Sam Hansen here signing off, and stay tuned for more more updates on Daedae, The Adventure Begins. See you all soon.